things you learn. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Breakfast Television. The great Allison Orthner is joining us here today. She is the one who scrapbooked her entire life. If you had to put if I went to your house, is it like 5,000 scrapbooks?
Oh, maybe about 25-ish.
Is that right?
Yeah.
But all of them would be beautiful and interesting. Or you could be someone like me that takes all kinds of pictures and keeps them in your camera and then eventually dumps them onto your computer, and then that's where they stay.
Yeah, and I truth be known, I do have thousands on my computer that I've never printed or done anything with yet.
But if you do, you can help us out. There is something you can do.
And this is the thing. At the end of summer, we've all done some vacation and had some great family time, and you're going, what do you do with all those summer photos? So I'm going to walk you through about 5 different options here, starting with what we call the no-brainer.
I like it.
Okay, so for the first thing, if you do nothing else with your photos, get a memory stick and put it on a digital photo frame so that you can then enjoy watching the photos from your vacation. Even if you don't scrapbook them or put them in an album, it gets it off your camera onto something that you get to watch.
And they're getting like cheaper and bigger now.
Really reasonable. For under $100, you can get some of the smaller ones. Absolutely, yeah. Watch for sales.
This size here-ish, what am I looking at?
This one is probably a couple hundred.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's part one, if you need to do that.
If you do nothing else,
right,
enjoy them. Another idea is to do what I call quickie albums. So something like this. This is just sliding some photos into the pockets. Yeah. And I've added journaling because I do intend to scrapbook these. So for example, here is my son Justin, and I make some little notes about him.
So you remember.
Sharpie boy. Yeah, and then same thing, I picked my favorite photos of Lindsay. So if nothing else too, I've printed some of my favorites and I put them in an album, and truthfully, it might be years before I scrapbook those. But
you have them.
I have them. We still can enjoy them. The kids can pull them out. And I've got the notes written down, just the who, what, where, when, why. So I know, because you think you're going to remember, you don't.
No.
Then the next one, this is fun. With the digital scrapbooking, digital photography, now photo books are becoming really popular. So this is an HP photo book. And so it comes with, you get everything you need to create.
I'll hold it, you flip.
You get everything you need to create some beautiful pages. Now I went a little more into the digital, and I did some digital scrapbooking. HP gives you the software to do pretty idiot-proof photo books. You can print it yourself, take it to Costco to have it printed. If you win that printer today, this is perfect. It gives you the paper, the software, and you can bind your own photo book.
So this is how it starts. You buy the whole thing like this.
Yeah, it comes like this, comes with the software, the paper to print, and so it comes in a 5x7 and an 8.5x11, and that's from HP.
It's called photo book.
Photo books,
you want that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, of course,
yes.
Now, release the guilt of having to scrapbook every photo, because you've now taken care of it.
Yeah.
So now you pick your favorites, and you go, okay, they deserve some special attention. So this is, for example, a photo that I took of Lindsay, and I call her my butterfly girl.
Right.
So I created this layout using a really fun new product from Tattered Angels, and it's called Glimmer Mist. So that's what we're going to play with today.
We're going to play with Glimmer Mist?
We're going to play with Glimmer Mist. So what you need to do is shake your bottle first. So what this is there's over 60 colors of this, and you get to play and create, and it adds a little bit, the camera won't pick it up, but it adds a little bit of bling and sparkle onto it. And so all of this is actually kind of an iridescent, sparkly color.
Yes.
Now what they do is they give you these screens. So they're kind of, they're called Glimmer screens, yeah. So all I did, put it down on your paper. I gave you another kind of an ornate kind of a thing.
Thank you, I like it.
And then I always have a scrap piece of paper. I kind of spray like that to get the nozzle going.
Okay.
And then all you do, and if you go closer, you get bigger blobs. If you go farther away, you kind of get a mist.
Just like this?
Yeah. Yeah, so I've given you a blue. And then
this is art I'm creating.
It is art. Oh, mine moved a little bit there.
Uh-oh.
You can sort of dab off too if you don't like the blotches.
I love the blotches.
And that's fine.
Now,
and then when you're done, you just simply, if you don't want to get your fingers dirty, you can.
You know what? I was wondering why there were tweezers here.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
So there.
Thank you for the tweezers.
So that's how I created my butterfly for the layout. And then
what is this called again? This stuff?
This is called Glimmer Mist, and it's by Tattered Angels.
This might run a bit because I didn't blot it. I forgot.
And if you if you blot it, it dries quicker, or you can use your heat gun to set it
Yeah.
if you don't want to wait and you're impatient like me.
What would you call my piece here? What would this be?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful. I think I'm going to call it beautiful. All right.
So they come in over 60 colors, but if you want to be like me and kind of play and mix your colors.
Yeah.
Here, so you can also use it on chipboard or on flowers, on wood, on anything. So let's try making a color.
Where did you get this?
This the scrapbook store.
What do you think, Dave?
What do you think, Dave? Okay, so shake your blue, and I'm going to actually, right on my mat,
Right.
you can get these at Michael's. It's like a Tim Holtz craft mat.
All right.
Okay, spray right on my pile. So we're going to mix. What color does pink and blue make?
Kind of a purple.
Purple.
All right.
So now we spray it on there, and I take my sponge, and then on my flower, then I can dab, and now I've made
Purple.
a new purple color. And then again, it's nice because it's forgiving. It doesn't dry right away, so you can kind of create the effect that you want
Yeah.
to do that way too. So
Same thing. Can I do this?
yeah, spray a flower.
Are you, I spray right on the flower, or do I do this?
You can either or. Just shake. What you have to do is the really sparkly stuff settles at the bottom. So just always make sure, so you don't clog the nozzle, that you shake first before you spray.
You know, I knew you were coming on the show today, and last night I was at home and I had an old credit card I had to get rid of, so I cut it up, and I was using my scissors, and I thought to myself, I wonder if Allison, it's exactly what I thought. I thought Allison Orthner is probably crazy and she knows scissors.
I'm slowly converting you.
Are you like a scissor nut? You must be.
Well, you know, really good scissors are important for a scrapbooker.
And are there like, okay, in the scrapbooking world, if I went up to you and if I said, hey, I just bought a pair of Franken scissors.
Cutter bees.
If I said cutter bees,
I would be going, woo, good job.
cutter bees.
So see, the beauty of this stuff is you can now match the colors. So if I wanted to add a flower onto my layout, you can match the colors and create your own. And I haven't actually tried it. I thought if we have time to play, this is another product from Kaiser Craft.
Well, we either have time to play, but I'd rather talk about your events. Can we talk about your events? Because I know people want to know.
Yeah, we have, of course, September is the time for kicking off. We have on September 26th to 27th, the Creative Stitches Show in the Roundup Center. It's usually for quilting and sewing, but the scrapbookers are showing up. Every store in Calgary, Canadian Scrapbooker Magazine, I'm going to be there. So definitely, it's called the Great Canadian Scrapbook Carnival.
And then November 1st?
November 1st is our crop crawl, and actually, that's our bus tour to all the scrapbook stores in Calgary.
Yes.
I have a question on my blog. Would you rather spend more money and ride in a luxury bus to the stores, or ride in a school bus and save your money for shopping? And if you go onto my blog and leave a comment answering that question, I'm going to share some of my Tattered Angels stuff with you. So that's Saturday, November 1st.
Good deal.
Is the event. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Allison.
Thanks, Dave.
Bring your own cutter bees, huh?
Yeah, cutter bees.
We're going for a break. When we come back, we're going to check in with our friend Jill Bellin and find out how that school bus training's going.